Nowadays, performance is important for all software. Basically, it is important for website. A high traffic website minimum 1 billion traffic generate, and there are 1000 to 20,000 requests sent each of the server per second. Now, what is the main point? How to complete this request? How much RAM and processor power consume each of the requests inside a server? I will describe it. For this description, I will take the top 10 PHP framework that can lead the popularity in the world now. For this competition, we use Dell Xeon server. This server inside CPU manufacturer Intel, CPU speed 2.1 GHz, platform Windows 10. Secondary cache 16 MB, DL160 Gen 10 rack server with one Intel Xeon 4208 processor, 16 MB memory, 8 small form factor driver, base and 500 watt power supply. Now check framework performance benchmark. Search Google Phalcon and open Hostinator. What are they say? Let's check the Phalcon performance inside in Xeon server. Their memory consumption. Look at that. First I check how many memory use per request each of the framework. Their less is better. Their Phalcon use 26 KB each of the request and CodeIgniter use 165 KB each of the request. And their important framework is Laravel and Symphony. Laravel use 1361 KB each of the request and Symphony use 1650 KB each of the request. Now I will talk how many requests per second receive each of the framework. Their Phalcon receive 1403 requests per second and CodeIgniter 950 requests per second and Symphony 270 requests per second. Laravel receive 208 requests per second each of the core. We can also see that Phalcon was able to complete over 1400 requests per second. Meanwhile, other frameworks had hard that time, include file per request. Phalcon was include only 4 file per request and CodeIgniter include 52 requests per request. Laravel include 224 file per request and Symphony include 234 file per request inside a Dell server per core. Fewer file per request means fast processing and Phalcon does an incredibly good job in this test. Now we check how many time require per 1000 requests sent. How many time require per 1000 request process. The less is better. Phalcon only 0.721 millisecond use for 1000 request complete. Other CodeIgniter use 1.051 second per 1000 request complete. Symphony use 4.602 second per 1000 request complete. Laravel use 6.848 second per 1000 request complete. Phalcon framework is also able to complete 1000 requests at that lightning speed, while other frameworks take quite a while to reach the same amount. Phalcon versus Laravel. Both Laravel and Phalcon are top choice for a PHP frameworks when it comes down to speed, scalability, and performance. However, Laravel is comparatively easier to learn and has better debugging support, where you need to knowledge of C language to debugging code in Phalcon. Another difference is that Laravel can be installed on any server, while Phalcon installation need to route access to the server. Phalcon vs CodeIgniter. When there was no other PHP framework, there was CodeIgniter. Even though it has been here for a long time, development has been a bit slow these past few years. Both Phalcon and CodeIgniter have comparatively features through documentation and widespread development community, but Phalcon is considerably faster. However, CodeIgniter may be able to catch up with Phalcon with appropriate hardware optimization. Phalcon vs Symphony. Both Symphony and Phalcon are open source projects with multilingual and ORM support. They are extensions of the MVC architecture, have their own CLIs and details documentation. If you are planning to build REST API, then both are solid choice. When it comes to performance benchmark, Phalcon wins on average. Phalcon can process 50% more requests per second compared to Symphony. However, apart from Laravel, debugging can be a bit hard in Phalcon. However, platform level debugging can be a bit hard in Phalcon, as you need to go through code right in C, so debugging in Symphony is relatively easier. Now I will install Phalcon inside XAMPP server. Search Phalcon on browser. Open our first link on search result. Click on Windows DLLS button. Read the download section and click this page. This page redirects to GitHub. Before I download Phalcon, I will check my server status. Therefore, write this script. PHP info function describes all server status and PHP information that is required for install Phalcon. Save and open browser and check, and their PHP version is 8.1. Look at that. Their Gen extension build version 3 TS and version 16. Now we should download Phalcon according to Gen extensions. We download this on. Now we download PECL, that is important for run Phalcon. Search PECL download. Download the latest version of PECL. I download for this Windows. I install inside XAMPP structure. Download TS for thread safe version. If your Gen framework or Gen extension is non-thread safe, then download NTS version. Unzip PECL and Phalcon framework. These two files I already downloaded. Go to the XAMPP folder, then PHP, then ext folder, and paste this Phalcon and PECL extension inside on ext folder. Open XAMPP software and click config button and open php.ini file. Press Ctrl plus F. Write extension and press find button. And write extension is equal to PSR. And write extension is equal to Phalcon. And write extension is equal to Phalcon. Save and reload Apache server. I see there have a problem. Now I try to solve this. I find my error, that is my XAMPP server gent extension build BS60 and PHP version is 8.1, but I download PHP version 8.00. Now I download again Phalcon framework PHP version 8.1. Copy and paste this XAMPP folder, then PHP, then ext folder. Now paste. This time I replace it. Now restart Apache server. This time there have no problem. Check our PHP information. We install these two things. We install these two things. One is Phalcon, that is PHP framework, and another is PSR. Now I will install Phalcon on Windows server. This time I will use Windows 10 server. Open browser and write Apache download. Click our first link. Click download button. Click Apache long. Click this link for Apache latest version. Open this and extract. This Apache 24 file I will cut and paste inside in C drive. Now I change system environment. Therefore I search environment or system environment. Click this edit system environment. Click environment variable button. Click path option and now click edit button. Add this Apache bin folder inside in path environment. Save and OK. Now open Apache bin folder. Copy this folder link. Open command prompt. Go to the Apache bin folder. Write this command httpd -k install and click. Take this Windows firewall permission. Search service. Locate that the Apache service already inside in service. but this service not running. If we open browser and type localhost or dedicated IP address on 27.0.0.on, then run. Look at that, this server not running because we not run this service. Now I will run this service and type IP address and load. Our Apache server is complete to run. Now I will install PHP on this server. Open browser and search PHP. Click this first link. This link must be php.net domain. Click the download button. Click Windows download option. I prefer PHP 8.1. I download PHP thread shape version TS. Unzip this file. Copy and paste inside this C drive. Go to the PHP 8.1 file. Copy this folder link. Save this link inside in environment variable path. Now I edit PHP ini file. Go to the PHP 8.1 folder. Look at that, there have two versions. One is PHP ini development version and other is PHP ini production version. Now I use PHP ini development version. Development version is more development friendly. Other PHP production version is more secure but not friendly development. Rename this PHP ini file. Now again open Apache 24 config httpd config. Open with notepad. Copy this text, that is important link for connect inside in Apache server to your default programming language. We set default programming language and PHP module inside on Apache. Save and exit. Now open command line cmd type this httpd -t. Look at that, their syntax is okay. Press Ctrl+F and write IFI module. Sorry, spelling mistakes. There IF module module and find if module on, if module 2, if module 1, if module 2. We also change these things. Index.html, and I set index.php. When any server open any host inside an Apache host, then the browser and Apache connect direct inside this index.php file. Now open service cr is open service and Apache 2.4 restart. As this site is restart perfectly. We also write same thing like command prompt, like httpd -k restart restart. That is same thing. If we change the local server name, then this error message is gone. Now check this with browser. Localhost, change this name, Apache htdocs, rename. We change the HTML to PHP file. We convert this HTML to PHP file. Are you sure? Yes. Now reload. Okay. That is what. Now I'll download MySQL for install on Windows 10. Write MySQL on browser. Click the first link and click the download button. Go to the MySQL community, download GPL. MySQL install for Windows. Click this download button. Okay. After download complete, open download folder. Download and click the MySQL Community Edition MS. Now click this MySQL installer community version file, MSI file. Open this authentication. Click yes. MySQL installer launcher. Windows PowerShell. Need this activate. I set yes. Set next. MySQL workbench. That is our development computer. Therefore, I said development computer. Click next. Click next. Type the password. I also add a new username. Now click next. Click next. I will access all service with this root access. The user running the Windows service and the administrator group only. Other user and group will be not have access. I select this and next. It is MySQL error log and show query log. The show query log consists of SQL statement that log more than they give value of second to execute. It is recommended to run this logon. And binary log. The binary log contains all database event and is used for replication and data recovery operation. Enabling the log has performance impact on the server. Enter the log name and with extension. Click next. Click next. And click execute. And click finish button. Click next. Click finish. Click next. Click next. Finish. Now open Apache.
local disk, or the program file, MySQL server, bin. And write environment variable env system environment variable path edit copy this, new and paste. Click OK. OK. Now again go to the local disk, PHP 8 PHP ini file, edit, unlink this extension, PHP crawl, PHP FTP, PHP file info, PHP GD, ODBC. Control C, open service, restart Apache. Check localhost. It's work. Now open localhost. htdocs. Okay. I already write this script. Now open browser and write localhost as localhost. Our PHP version is 8.1. Look at that, we already not install Phalcon and PCR. There have not PCR extension. Now I will install PCR extension. I already download PCR. Our PSR version is this. Unzip this, extract and extract. Replace the file destination. Copy these two files. Copy and go to the local host. Go to the PHP. And paste there. Yes, sir. Again go to the download. And copy Phalcon. Copy and set there again. Paste. Now open php.ini. Open. Go to the extension folder. Go to the extension folder. And write control duplicate. And write Phalcon.
Now I'll set my directory link, search extension. Look at that, there have two type of directory link. One is for Windows, other is Linux. I will remove the semicolon.
Reload Apache service. Restart. Okay. Restart.
Now again check the Phalcon is installed or not. Look at that, the Phalcon is already installed. And our PSR, yes, our PSR is installed. Our PSR version is 1.2 and Phalcon version 5.2. Now I will install Phalcon devtool. Phalcon devtool can be installed using Composer. First sure you have a Composer. Install. Open terminal and write Composer -b. Wait a second. My Composer version is 2.5. If you have not Composer, please install first. Then download and install Phalcon devtool. devtools. Copy this script and paste. My Phalcon devtool version 4.2. Now write Phalcon. Check our full information about Phalcon. The Phalcon version collect our all information. Their PHP version, SAPI version, and folder directory. PHP folder directory is PHP 8 on, and PHP extension directory PHP extension directory, that is our PHP extension directory. Phalcon devtool version 4.2 and Phalcon version is 5.2. all of the set. Now let's start a project. Before start a project, I will create a virtual host. Open Apache server folder. Go to the config directory. Open httpd.conf file. Find include module. Find httpd-virtualhost.config file. And uncomment this file. Now go to the conf folder and extract extra folder and open httpd-bhost. Remember, each of the virtual host is not commented, then you face a problem. Your Apache server not running this time. So be careful, comments each of the virtual host. Now I copy a virtual host settings and paste inside there. Uncomments this setup. I remove my service admin because our service admin is default service admin. If you want to add service admin, then set up your service admin. Now I set a server name. Our server name is host name. My server name or host name is falcon.me. Create a folder where you set your virtual host. This folder inside you set your code and necessary things. Sorry for that, I set falconhost.com, but I set my project host name is falcon.me. Therefore I change .me to .com. Copy this link and set this virtual host inside document routes. That is our virtual host folder link. Copy and paste. Remove error log and content log. That is not necessary this time. This directory link is important for root access, and set this directory link sets allow overwrite all and require all granted inside this directory. Copy this file index.php file and paste inside in phalcon.me folder, because phalcon.me is empty and I want to run this virtual host. Go to the C drive and go system32 folder, then etc, then driver, and then etc. Open host with notepad. Create a new host name similar this. Copy and paste. Write the new name phalcon.me. Similar this server name. Now save. Look at that. There have a problem, that is this notepad not running in administration. This administration not permit to save this. I take similar perform and similar code write with Visual Studio Code. Open Visual Studio Code. Write this similar thing and save. Look at that, the administration alert. Send a message. I press S. Now it is okay. Open again and S. That is saved now, because my code Visual Studio Code I save for my administration perform. Reload Apache server. Restart Apache server. Okay. Open browser and type phalcon.me. Our browser load this site. Our site name is phalcon.me. Before start your project, you must be need enable HTTP rewrite mode. So go to the httpd.config file. First go Apache 24 folder, then config, and go httpd.config file. Open its starts mode rewrite option and uncomments its. Save and exit. Open command line, insert in Apache virtual host site. Type Phalcon -b and check Phalcon information. Type Phalcon, create project. Our project name is Phalcon Road. I see there have an error. Type PHP -m. Check Phalcon service include or not? As our Phalcon service is included inside in PHP. This time I want to try Visual Studio Code and their terminal. Open terminal, go to our virtual host folder, check our composer version. Our composer version is 2.5.5. Type composer init for setup our composer. Our project name is rabbi/Phalcon root. Write our project descriptions. I set our project description paragraph is this: Phalcon PHP framework tutorial. Press enter, and our author, that is me, my name is Rabbi. I skip something. License, our license is MIT. Press S and write about something about description. I set a plugins. This plugin's name is Phalcon/devtools. Now the Phalcon devtools installed. Press enter. Press S and skip this. Our PSR for autoload class and namespace is, I write src and press enter and OK. Look at that, our composer.json file is this. Press A, write S, OK. Our PSR for autoload file name is rabbi/Phalcon root. That is our Phalcon. That is our class namespace. Look at that, our Phalcon devtool. Where is install? Vendor and go to Phalcon folder, and that is our Phalcon devtool. And each of the file is their dependency. That is the huge file, but our original Phalcon project is not similar to big. Our Phalcon main project is so small. It is only Phalcon devtool that is not required while we set up our Phalcon project in main server. Now write Phalcon create project my project. There my project is our Phalcon project name. I faced the similar problem in this time. I will try to set up this again. with manually. First check our composer is installed or not this Phalcon project. Go to this file, first user, then Rabbi, your name. This time my name is this Rabbi, then app data, then roaming, then composer, then vendor and bin. Check our link. Now search environment variable env. Open environment variable. Click environment variable. Go to the path and edit. Paste this recent folder path. And OK and exit. Now I again try my Phalcon version. Check. As our Phalcon version is perfect, but why not works? Let's see this. This time my problem is Phalcon/config not found. This namespace class not found in this time. Let's check this solution with Google. There have debugging error on official Phalcon package. I check this on answer is correct. Phalcon 5.1 and devtools 4.2 and it was a incompatible. So I installed Phalcon 4.06 and everything worked. They are suggest Phalcon 0.6 not 5. If I install Phalcon 5, then I face this problem, but my Phalcon version is 5. I think Phalcon 5.02 has a debugging problem to connect Phalcon devtools 4.2. Now I try to Phalcon devtools is manually installed. Search Phalcon devtools. Click this GitHub link and download this zip file. Extract this file. Go to the inside this folder. And rename it. Copy and paste inside C drive. Open environment variable, search env. Click environment variable button. Open path. Press edit. New. Set this link. Copy and paste. Click OK. Now check command line interface and write Phalcon B. Look at that, there have an problem, that is Phalcon devtools 4.2 not work without composer. If you install Phalcon 5 and devtools 4.0, then it's worked. My previous Phalcon devtool is without composer, but Phalcon devtool 4.02 is with composer, but they have a problem, that is debugging error. I hope you understand. Sorry, Phalcon 4. Please install Phalcon 5 and devtool 4.0. It's worked perfectly, that is without composer. Thanks for watching. Next video I set up Phalcon 5 project without devtool. Please subscribe our channel and join with us.